Okay, so let's talk about listening to your patient's lungs or auscultating the lung sounds. Whenever we do that, it's best that we have our patient sitting in an upright position. That way their lungs are fully expanded. We want to have them cough a little to clear out any of the secretions in the airway before we listen. But again, have them setting up to expand their airway if they can. If they can't, then you'll have to work around it. But it's best if they can set up so they can take some good deep breaths for you. Listening to lung sounds is on page 386 in your fundamentals book, and it lays out the exact locations of where you're supposed to listen. And when you do your head to toe assessments, you'll be expected to listen to those areas. There are 5 areas on the front that you are listening to. There are 7 on the back and 2 on the side. So it's like 9 areas on the back. And that's per side. So that's 10 in the front and 18 on the back. So when we listen to the lungs, the first ones we listen to are going to be above the clavicles. So that's our first area. Again, practice on your family at home. I have posted some really good videos on D2L on what the breath sound like. And quite frankly, they're different on real people. So if you've got a family member that you can listen to, you want to listen for one inhale and exhale before you move. You just can't move really fast. Whenever you listen, you got to listen for a full inhale and an exhale, because you've got to know if someone wheezing whenever they are breathing in, or is it wheezing when it's breathing out. So I'm going to go over the sides for you. So on the front there are 5, which is really 10 spots because it's 5 on each side. The first ones are going to be above your collarbones. You'll skip down to the second intercostal space and do this is 2, 3, and 4. And then the last one is 5th intercostal midway, so mid-clavicle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And when we do that, of course we can't listen to both sides at once. I'm going to put my stethoscope in just for giggles on my skeleton here. We listen for 1 in and out, 2 in and out, skip down, in and out, 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 and in and out. So there's 10 spots on the front. Then you have your patient lean up and for you to listen to their back. They're on the back. There are 9 areas or 18 areas that you have to listen to. So the first one starts up above the scapula, up above your shoulder blades. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are on your sides or kind of mid-axillary, because you're going to listen to the sides of the lungs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again, mid-axillary. If you're not sure what you're hearing, be sure to ask the patient to take some good deep breaths. Again, have them to cough. You want to be sure that you're listening to the air coming in and then going out. Are you hearing any fluid? Are you hearing any musical sounds that you need to be alert to, or charting, or being sure that you're, do they have any medications that they need to take for that? Also checking their O2 saturations. So those are our 9 places on the back, 5 on the front, 9 on the back. And you end with listening to the mid-axillary, which is to the sides. Now you don't want to do this. You don't want to listen down one side and then come up to the other side. You want to do one side, then move over, because you're comparing. And whenever you chart, you have to chart specifically. Is the patient clear in all lung fields? Do they have wheezing? If they do have wheezing, where is it at? Is it in the right upper lobe? Is it in the bilateral upper lobes? Is it on inhalation or exhalation? So you have to be specific. If something's abnormal, where is it at and what is it?